All right. My name is Sergeant Sidney Miller, S-I-D-N-E-Y, Miller, M-I-L-L-E-R. I'm a Harris County Sheriff's Office admin sergeant of the homicide unit. So shortly before 8 o'clock this morning, Harris County deputies were dispatched to an in-progress call in the 3000 block of Westchester Ranch Trail. On arrival, they found a 46-year-old female shot inside the home. The call originally came in as a reported drive-by shooting. Also inside the home was a 19-year-old and two juvenile twins. They were unharmed, not injured. However, the 46-year-old had been shot and apparently found deceased at the scene. Right now, what we know is that from the canvas that we learned that apparently sometime last night around 11 o'clock, people reported hearing gunshots in a car speeding off. That car was described as a dark-colored vehicle. Right now, we're canvassing the neighborhood for surveillance video, talking to witnesses, and trying to get some additional information to aid with the investigation. So at this point, we have no suspect information, and confirmed identification of the vehicle that was seen fleeing.
Is this confirmed to be a drive-by shooting?
Yes, sir.
So the shooting happened last night around 11, but the murder victim wasn't found until this morning at 8 a.m.?
Yes, sir.
Can you explain that?
Yes, sir. So what we know is that the 19-year-old discovered his mother sometime this morning, and he was the one that called it in.
Do we know what the delay is? Why they didn't call?
At this point, we don't know what the delay is. That's still under investigation. So we're still looking into that.
What does it appear? Can you tell if she's just walking around the house? Was she in bed? Tell us about that.
At this point, we believe she was in bed at some point. We think that maybe when she may have heard something outside and got up to look out the window, and that's probably when she may have been shot, but we hadn't confirmed that at this point.
She's the mother of the three children? She
is the mother of a 19-year-old and two twins that are 11 years old. 11.
Can you tell us approximately how many shots were fired, and were they all concentrated on that room, or did they just spread?
There were multiple shots fired. There were casings outside indicating the shots were fired from outside, and they were all concentrated on an upstairs bedroom.
Any ideas of first shooting? Would they be shot there?
At this point, that's still under investigation.
So until you figure out details of this car, it's going to be. You think it might be difficult to figure out what happened here, or who's responsible for this, or did you have any ideas of who may have done this?
Well, we're going to do the typical, canvas, get surveillance video, maybe try to get an identification on the car, and hopefully hone in on the car in terms of a good description, so we can start there in terms of leads.
In speaking with the 19-year-old, do you have any indication that maybe this 19-year-old, was he able to give you any names of possible suspects or anybody he may have had an ongoing argument with?
At this point, no, we don't know.
All right.
Any updates on it?
You guys good?
Yeah.
All right.
43-year-old adult female?
46.
46. What's the race on this person?
Black female?
Black female.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
All right, guys.